We're Jesal and Sonia, and this is our 1989 Ford Coachmen Campervan that we lovingly call Turtle.
How did Turtle end up like this?
But it didn't always look like this. The story starts back in 2018. We went on this random adventure to pick up this beautiful van from San Francisco. We fell in love with it and immediately saw a vision of all the adventures we could go on. We took Turtle the van to a mechanic, got him checked out, did about $1,000 of repairs, and drove him down to Southern California that very same day.
So the reason we originally got Turtle was we wanted to go on an epic road trip in 2019 to Glacier National Park, which we did, and it was really fun. Aside from a flat tire taking out our exhaust pipe and gas tank and running the original rooftop AC into the low clearance parking garage, the trip was really amazing. So that trip really opened up our eyes to how much fun and adventures we can have in a van. So despite the old age of this van and none of this stuff working, we saw a lot of potential in it. So we really decided that we needed to renovate. And that started with a complete teardown.
Car used to look so good before. Why do we start renovating again?
Revision! None of the stuff really worked inside, the plumbing, nor the electrical or any of the appliances.
Our roommates helped us a lot with the teardown process.
I still have scars from that one part where we took the ceiling down and like some of the nails like dug into my...
It's still there?
Yeah, I still have a scar on like the back of my shoulder. Because we noticed that the old build used to have leaks in it. So we took out all the windows, all of like the exterior panels that lead to the outside for where the generator and everything else was. And we resealed all of that stuff and like modified some of it as necessary to make it like super waterproof.
We noticed that the van was very loud in here, so we put a lot of the sound deadening material on, so that way we can have a quieter experience.
After we took everything out of the van, we noticed that the way it was originally built could definitely use a lot of improvement. So the first thing was there were no ribs on the side of the van, so things weren't really attached well, and that's what caused a lot of the vibration and shaking. So we made our own ribs to give really good structure to the inside of the van. So glad that our buddy Max was able to help us with welding and make this custom roof rack that we have.
Yeah, and fixing our front bumper. It has a really cool scar now.
So with the roof, we knew that the original way that the roof was built wasn't really useful and could never really store anything up there or be up there safely. So we always had the idea that we wanted to build a deck up there. And I'm so glad we were able to kind of make that come true.
For sure. I always felt uneasy being up there with being able to just, I don't know, I'd fall off of it or something. So it's nice that we have railings now, and I can't wait till we put out some cushions up there and just hang out and
We've done that already.
Yeah, we had breakfast up there. And
Here's my brother helping us mount the AC unit to the van. We did it!
Yay!
It's on!
Oh man, looks beautiful. Woo! Nice!
Oh yeah. Yeah?
Oh my god. It's gonna be cold in here now?
It's gonna be cold.
That's so great, because it's at 100 degrees. Oh, I love the flooring project. After finishing this, it felt like finally Turtle was coming together. Like, it was just such a good feel.
I think we spent so much time taking stuff out that this was finally one of the first things that started coming back into the van.
Yeah.
So this really felt like this is where we were starting up from the ground up.
Yeah. With a more modern look. I'm also so glad we threw out that gray rug that we thought was a good idea to put in, and we changed it out with these blue rugs.
Looks good.
Yeah, so much better.
So here's the electrical stuff. I thought this was going to be like the most fun part, and it was fun, but it also was a lot of work. It was a lot of work to get it done working right. Luckily, there wasn't any major hiccups though.
But you did an amazing job at putting this all together yourself. Like, I love it.
Major upgrades to the dashboard, and we have a lot of switches, and the lights aren't installed outside yet, but those are coming up. Now that the electrical system's done, we can go over what each thing does. This is the heart of the system. We have 400 amp hours of lithium, so this is where all the juice comes from. And the batteries go to these two bus bars. What the bus bars do is it allows the battery to go from one connection to multiple connections. So this is the battery going in, and all the other appliances that it's connected to on the other end. Same as this side. This is the positive, this is the negative. And add fuses, so everything is protected from a short or an overload from the battery or vice versa. Over here we have the inverter, which converts DC power to AC power. So this is like the household plugs that you would have in your house. We have the DC block right here. So this is all the appliances, all the different things that we have in the house. These last two things are both charge controllers for the solar. So this is the top solar panels, and these are the panels that are underneath it. This one also has an alternator charger, so when we're driving, I have a switch on the front of the dash that you can flip on so it can charge the batteries through the alternator. This is how we disconnect the solar panels, just in case we need to do any work on it. That's how the panels disconnect. But the system is done. Everything just kind of needs to be plugged in on the other end, but this end is all done. So all the appliances, as they start coming in and we start installing them, they'll work. We've tested everything on the other side. So that's the electrical system.
We started the tear down and build 3 years ago in 2020, but with my dad passing away suddenly, then moving, getting married, adopting our cat and dog, starting new careers, all these things made it so that the van progress was put on hold for a while. But now we are so happy that we get to spend more time building out Turtle again.
Of course, life happens, but here we are now with the electrical systems complete, the floors put in, and the van has really good bones. So we're ready to really finish up this build and go on our next adventure, which we have planned in a couple months. So we have about 5 weeks to completely finish this van to be able to go on our next adventure. So stay
5
tuned.
weeks!
Yeah.
Let's go do it!
Let's get started.
Nice! Alrighty. We're good.